Oh. This looks like a head that you really want to mulligan, but I don't want to mulligan because you could draw Brainstorm. I think most Death and Texas players would think that it's like an unfavorable matchup, but not like a bad matchup. Oh, what is he playing, by the way? Is he playing Miracles? That's why, like, if you ask me, Death in Texas has a high incentive, a very high incentive to run Mindbreak Trap on the board, because following from turn 2 on, they have like a pretty good game plan against Storm. That's Mother of Runes plus Thalia or Canonist or whatever. But surviving the first and sometimes the second turn of Storm is super important. And Mindbreak Trap is never there to get Storm. Like, one in whatever games you will get them, but it's just there to delay. And that's kind of like what it's meant to do. And because Storm, the Texas has such a good follow-up on turn 2, there's a very high incentive to run Mindbreak Trap if you want to beat Storm. The only unfortunate thing is that it's not very good against Omnitel, and not worth the slot in the first place. Yeah, you can have that. So, I can Cunning Wish here. The only thing is, what am I gonna Cunning Wish? Probably Red Blast. I mean, I could get Viperware, Red Blast is probably better. Or you could get the value Firemind's Foresight to eventually ramp into Firemind's Foresight. Yeah. I just hope we don't have to discard now. On the other hand, discarding wouldn't be the worst. See, that's so awkward now, because I really want to play the land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but at least it puts a card into a graveyard for dig through time. You might laugh, but in a 12-post mirror, you really bring in Mindbreak Traps to exile the other person's Eldrazi's. But by hardcasting it. It's really, really important, and it's like the super dominant strategy in that matchup. Because nobody can really, like, they can fight over it with Flusterstorm, but are you really gonna bring in Flusterstorm for the 12-post mirror? Like, I don't know. Pass. Okay, I'm playing the land because it also allows for hardcast force, but I'm not like convinced that this is a good move. By the way, guys, to anyone who asked why I always side out City of Traitors against Miracles, see this game. It usually goes long, like you rarely go for the turn 2 show and tell, or like because it just doesn't happen that often, and afterwards the City of Traitors becomes so bad. And even going for the turn 2 show and tell if you run into Flusterstorm, that's so bad. I wish he would play something though, so that we could eventually get to Mindbreak Trap. Because now we are actually discarding, which is kind of bad. And I might actually discard Force. On the other hand, we can. No, I might discard Emrakul. I don't know. Actually, I should probably discard Spellpierce, yeah. Counterbalance. So he thinks he can fight over this. And I think I have to fight our counterbalance as well. Okay, now he just casts another one. I'm actually so happy now. This is awkward. Because I really don't want to main phase this, but... This just runs right into Spell Pierce. I can do it like this. I guess it's still awkward, but in the long run it's better. And this is going to be a long run game. So the only thing is, do I want to keep the 2 colorless in the pool, or do I want to spend them? Like I can keep them, and then I can cast like Cunning Wish. So I guess I'm gonna keep one. So I'm gonna keep one more card in the grave. No, that's actually pretty bad because I still got so many dig through times. Yeah. Source of TAX, you mean straight up blue-white control? Like that's super... Oh no, he also has red. Like, yeah, straight up blue-white control is super rare these days. It's usually done in a Stoneblade shell, if it's ever done. And it's probably not that good. Like the upside of getting access to Red Blast is just so high. After a 10-year, 12-year break, Flumper. Just of Theros, how do you like it thus far? Are you playing Standard or Legacy? I guess you could consider Miracus as the modern day's iteration of the deck, even though like the entire concept behind the deck is it's not really how Legacy works. Like you'll never be able to fully outgrind somebody. Okay, do I force here? Like I don't really need to. I think I can still do it. If he has something on top, I'm not gonna force again. Then I'm just gonna cast the next Stick to Time sometime in the future. You're playing Death and Taxes now? That's great, like Death and Taxes is still one of the best decks in the format. And it's like a blast to play. If I could go back like a couple of months and pick up Death and Taxes, I would totally do it. Okay, you built the entire deck on 4 forces? Forces aren't even that expensive anymore. That's crazy. So... Pitch Brainstorm. Now that he's down to 5 cards, like 2 cards plus 3 on top, so he's basically got like 6 cards right now that he can choose from. There's a very high chance that he has Stick Through Time as well. Yeah. It's just so bad. I'd really rather not pitch my Stick Through Time. But I'd also really rather not see him untap. Oh, he's countering my Force of Will. Okay, you can do that. Okay, let's be greedy. This feels so bad because I could still wait, but if he untaps, that's also gonna be super bad for me. I'm not even sure what I want to find. It's also really important that I win the first game. I was considering taking the Force of Will to fight over whatever crazy thing he could have, but apparently that's not what I'm doing right now. I'm just praying for him to be flooded with Termini and sorts of plowshares and stuff. You're probably not even beating Entreat, I'm not sure. We might actually not beat Entreat here, which is kind of awkward. 4 forces are 350. Like in my head, a force is like 40 euros. So 4 forces is 160 euros. But maybe it's less or more or whatever. Okay. Let's see. You can hardcast force here, which would be pretty good value. I'm 0-1. Yeah, oh, I put it 1-0. You're right. Yeah, I guess Planar Chaos is kind of an excuse to get away with pretty much everything. Counterspell. Why did he even check? Like, counterspelling is great value for him. Necrotal Elf. Oh man, I've been campaigning for that card since like forever. I successfully campaigned for Reclamation Sage, and they eventually printed it. And that was totally because of me. And now I'm looking for Necrotal Elf. And Stone Rain Elf. Actually, Stone Rain Elf would probably be even more important, because right now you can't really punish people. What am I gonna put away? This is, of course, this. I'm actually gonna put it away. Not cool. And even though this is bad because I can shuffle, I'm gonna do it. Because then I can, like, upkeep, do whatever. So at this point I really want to find a Dicto Time. That's the only card I really care about. But there are 2 in the exile and 1 in the graveyard. There's only 1 left. So I really gotta keep the Cunning Wish. Gonna do it like this. If he does nothing, I'm gonna end of turn Impulse, and if he does something, I can Cunning Wish into Red Blast. Oh, Gaddock Teeth Elf would also be pretty good, but he needs Hexproof. And what I call sticky, like, they should, actually they shouldn't, but, like, if I was to create a card just for elves, I would give it the keyword sticky, which means it can never leave the battlefield no matter what happens. Oh yeah, the Reach Elf. That would be absolutely amazing. I think there are much better cards than Underworld Dreams. Like, Chains of Mephistopheles is cheaper and probably just better. No, this is the first game. So he's got pretty much nothing except for a counterspell, Force of Will, Judgment, Swords, Force, and probably something good on top, I guess. We're actually not that far from hardcasting Firemind's Foresight. We're only 1 land away from hardcasting Firemind's Foresight. Oh, there's a show and tell. So this... Okay, we're gonna cast show and tell next turn. With backup. Oh, but then we don't have anything, I just realized! So we need more than just show and tell. I guess Priod... Nah... So, this goes to the bottom, this goes to the top. And then we just have to draw something next time. Okay. Now I screwed up by casting the Preordain. I shouldn't have cast the Preordain. Should have casted the Preordain because now I can't Red Blast. I guess I could Cunning Wish for Surgical and take the Force. I don't hate that. It's just such a newbie play. On the other hand, maybe he's got a 3 on top. I've got 2 Besiegers in the sideboard right now, like, just to try it. Oh, is Kai coming to Lille? He mentioned it, but he like never really confirmed it. 95, I didn't even play Magic. I picked up Magic in 1998 or 1999. Oh, he's gonna hard. Oh, okay. Oh, he's afraid of Wipe Away, I guess. Or whatever. If he hardcasts Force, he can't activate the top anymore. Okay, he's forcing. Okay, now we just hope he doesn't have a 3 on top. And we draw something. That's kind of relevant. The thing is, I was considering casting Preordain, and then maybe see him flip the top to the top. But the problem is, then we are free to resolve Show and Tell, but we know that he has Conscious Judgment, so that doesn't do anything. So we have to just play right into this. Oh no, but I'm stupid. I just explained why I shouldn't even do this in the first place. Because then he's gonna counter Preordain, and then he's gonna counter Judgment the Omniscience. Stupid Julian. Oh, that was pretty stupid. The thing is, now I actually do not want... he's gonna let it resolve. Ah, fuck! Now I don't even want to put something into play because I know about the Conscious Judgment. Oh, this is so awful. I'm so embarrassed to be streaming this. Can somebody in chat please redirect the conversation to something completely different? Please talk about your favorite animals. Seriously, what's everyone's favorite animal? Like, which kind of animals do you guys really like? Oh, this is so bad. I'm putting nothing into play now. Ugh. Boobs, that's not an animal. So, I really like cats, but that's like the boring answer. Like, of the real hardcore animals. I think I really like elephants. Wasp. Turtles are cool. Especially if you train them, but you will need a rat to train them to become ninjas. Favorite animal is Emrakul. Which kind of animal is Emrakul actually? He's an Eldrazi, but how does that translate to the real world? Oh man, Sith, Dragonslayer, you would love Kenya if you like lions and tigers and sharks. Like, you will have a hard time finding sharks, but I think in Mombasa you can find them. Not so much at our beach, because we got like a reef a couple of kilometers outside, so like the real sharks, they can't cross that because it's very shallow. Unless they rip open their stomach or something, like the guys who drive the cars that are like 10 centimeters above the ground. Maybe we can cast... No, we don't have enough lands in the deck to cast Emrakul. But we've certainly got enough lands to cast Omniscience, unless we removed both... Oh, we already removed both cities. So this is all we got. We got 7 exactly. Pastafarians. The god of Pastafarians. Like, he's not the god, but like the... Oh, you mean Pastafarians, yeah. I thought you meant Rastafarians. My father has been to Kenya? Which part? Ask him which part. He has to know which part. Maybe we can just time him out. Also known as Huglint him. That's probably not gonna happen. So there's the Emrakul. And actually nothing else we care about. It's so sad. I mean, we're gonna take the Preordain, but... Oh, I'm stupid! I should have taken the Omniscience! Oh! Because we can show and tell in Omniscience and then just use it to cast another Omniscience. Then even if he has Conscious Judgment, we're still... I mean, I'm having a great day. I'm having one of the greatest days in weeks, but my play... Whoa. Hey there, chat. Kind of out of the loop for a little while. Are you off elves these days? Oh, whoa. Yes. I'm not using elves. I switched to cocaine. As in casting Dig Through Time. Seriously, Dig Through Time is so busted, it might actually get banned after the GP because it's just that good. Oh, even drew that. No. Okay, Let's see what happens here. It's not Hook Lantern. I punt, I lose, I punt again! Yeah. That's pretty much how apparently it's working. But we got a great sideboard against Miracles, so I'm not that concerned. It's just like the first game against Miracles is so good that you'd rather not lose that. And yeah, I did. Or I'm about to. JB Stone, probably, but what? He let it resolve? Maybe he was too afraid to put the top on top, so that means he has a 3 on top. That must mean that he has a 3 on top. I mean, what else could it mean? Maybe he's got a 15 on top. No, no! It passed the turn! He must have had a 3 on top. I guess he played... Yeah, he played Brainstorm here and then... Oh yeah, okay, so... He played Brainstorm here and he didn't fetch afterwards, and that's where he put Conscious Judgment on top. Okay, so it's fine. I mean, it's just... still strange. But at least you could have tried. But that also explains why I didn't count with the Preordain. Anyways, double Bosichu, double Red Blast, double Young Pyromancer, and wipe away in the main deck. Taking out the bad, 2 City of Traders, 2 Show and Tell, 1 Cunning Wish, the Impulse, and then... Might even take out Force, but I'd rather not. So the thing is, usually I take out 1 Emrakul, but once you bring in 2 Bosichus, you actually got the entire chain. You got uncounterable Show and Tell, and they're usually like, okay, that's fine, we still just counter whatever you have on top of that. But if you have Emrakul, you can't be, like, you seriously can't be touched. Which is a good thing in Magic. Not like the way people can't be touched in India. I might even take out a Spell Pierce. The game goes, yeah. But taking out 2 Show and Tells, that's usually what you do in the mirror. I think I have to keep 3 and take something else out. Maybe a Probe, but Probe is so good, Pyromancer, and I'm gonna take out another Pierce. But no, piercing, no. 3 Pierces is still want. Maybe I'm taking out a Probe. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, 5 Force, first of all, they still were mint. Okay, secondly, you want to still a Chunky Bird. No Caracas, still need Wastelands. And, oh yeah, see the ports, that's what I was wondering about the most. Because the placement of ports is like well beyond 200 euros these days. Flipper, where do you live? In the way that MC Hammer can't be touched? Kind of, yeah. You also go like, can't touch this, nah. You have to do that in a tournament, it's in the guidelines. They actually issued additional rules just for Omnitel. Whenever you go the full uncounterable way of Besicho to Emrakul, you really gotta be like, can't touch this, nah. Bavaria! Okay, so I'm from Munich. Where are you from? If you're from Bavaria, you're probably playing in the same places that I do. Like Munich, Nuremberg, Ingolstadt, Rosenheim. Okay, Rosenheim probably not if you're not like from the south, west, east. Yes! I always yell finish him whenever natural order resolves. Okay. I would like to play first. This is acceptable. It's still missing Dig Through Time, which is the most important card in the deck. Don't even give me show and tell, just give me dig through times. And is it just me, or does it always feel awkward when you say just give me digs in Magic context? Oh, nice. Putting that away, but I want to draw the Pyromancer. You're in Munich? Do you play Legacy Munich? Then I probably know you. Curiosity. So many German guys here. Okay. We're moving in. Pyromancer, it's your turn. Moving in! Oh, that's great.
Fatality.
Pyromancer resolved. This is amazing. Now he can't even lose anymore. Oh, he might try to trade for a random Snapcaster, which I would totally falsify here. Okay, let's find a net now. We don't need these combo pieces. Take them away. We don't want them. So, do I keep up Spell Pierce? Ah, we're gonna find a Land of Ponder. In before that land is gonna be Besichu. See, that's how you do it. Shuffle Ponder into exactly what we need. I'm gonna go to the Lexi trial this weekend, but I'm gonna go to Ingolstadt, not Munich. Oh, and Red Blast! Whoa. Try your Vendilion Click now. No? Okay. I think I'm actually just gonna pass here. Well, there's click, end of turn. I think I'm gonna Red Blast that. I once dated a girl from Regensburg, so we're actually, everyone's connected. There's a Legacy event in Munich this weekend. Why? Because it's a GP trial for Lille, and there's also one in Ingolstadt. By the way, you see how good this card is against them? It's really insane. You just cast it on turn 2, they can't counterspell it, they can only force a fill it, and it just wins. So I could cast End of Turn Cunning Wish, but that taps me out, and even though there's probably nothing they can... Yeah, no, I can't even get a Red Blast. Is there something that you could do? I think there's nothing. Actually, okay, so to explain my entire approach to Magic Online, I think there's nothing he can do, and even though there might be something, and the upside of casting Cunning Wish is like super small, I'm actually here to find out in which ways I'm wrong about Legacy. So right now my assumption is there's nothing he can do, so I'm gonna go for the low value play that gets blown out if he actually has something. And yeah, that's why I'm doing it, to find out whether I'm wrong, so I can learn something that I can then later on use, like when it really counts. So I'm gonna tap out and see whether there's something crazy he can do. Like, the worst he can do for me is probably Dig Through Time here, and that puts like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Okay. His hand is probably full of counter spells, and maybe even Disenchant or something. Oh, he just drew a land. Oh, Pyromancer. See? The power of Pyromancy. So if you The ultimate troll play would be to side out Pyromancer now and see him put in. He's probably putting in additional copies of Intrigue the Angels, like just or Terminus. Like Terminus can still beat Emrakul if I go for like the entire chain of attacks here, Show and Tell, Omniscience, Hardcast, Emrakul, and then if I have nothing else, well, I get an extra turn. But if he Terminuses the Emrakul away and I hit nothing on the extra turn, he still gets to live, which might be better than Solid, which is really only good against Young Pyromancer. Good. Did he even play 2 spells? I think he played the Pyroblast, or the Red Blast, or whatever. But other than that, don't really know. I bet he brings a Terminus. Yeah, I would agree to bring in like. I also keep in 1 or 2 Termini when I play Miracles against Omnitail. The only thing that like would just like if you have 4 like probably not 4, but if you have like a couple of Canonists, it actually shuts down the Pyromancer brand pretty well because you're never gonna attack your Pyromancer into the Edelsmon Canonist. Oh, do you? You might actually, but it's still awkward. And the tokens can't really attack into the Canonist anyways, so yeah. Let's see. Oh, we also have 2 Besiegers, so maybe I want to bring in another Show and Tell again. I don't hate that. But then I take out another Probe. I guess that's how it works. Oh, nice. Oh. So, we have almost everything, and he starts off playing, so there's not gonna be turn to counterbalance. This looks like upkeep, top, and pass. Come on, Omnitail, and Emrakul. Okay, can't have it all. Bottom, I don't hate that pot. The only thing is, I wanna play Besieger on the next turn, so we don't really have Red Blast open anyways. Oh, he didn't check in the upkeep? That's awkward. Maybe he's gonna hardcast? No? That's super awkward. I might actually not put the Besieger into play right now. I think I'm not gonna put Besieger into play right now. I'm gonna put it into play in the next turn, then go for it on the 4th turn. I might even just try to cast Dicto Time in between. And now that we have the Omniscience, YOLO it up! YOLO it up, man. Yeah, the Team Dream Crush, it's not good. But if you play planes on the first turn, you totally have to do it because you're not gonna use your planes on the second turn. On your when you pass on your second turn, you're not gonna use your planes on your opponent's turn for anything. So you might as well use it on your turn because you're also not gonna use it on your main phase. See, that's where I'm coming from. Okay, seriously, this is the first time that I'm going to Besieger a Show and Tell. Hey Gobo Hunter, how are you, man? Uncounterable! This is insane! Seriously, totally busted. Ah, I love anything that hits on Miracles. I believe in Julian. He might click me now. Oh fuck, he might click me now. I'm such a bad player. Oh, I should have just passed and kept up. Oh, don't click me, bro. Don't click me, bro. Don't click me, bro. Oh, check the top. Okay. Okay. See, but by the way, this is one of those things where I realize I could have done much better by not going for it right now because click really wrecks me. And it doesn't really wreck me because we still have like 2 Dicto times, but you know what I mean. But these are really the games where I feel like making mistakes is great. Like it's kind of like I used to be a soccer coach for women, and sometimes when one of the girls comes in, she's very new and she's not very experienced. It's great to see her make all those mistakes because the super obvious mistakes are the ones that are corrected the easiest. So yeah, I think Magic Honor is there to make mistakes. You can quote me on that. There's another Omni on top? Oh, if only I had known. So, I guess he's now gonna fight over the third time. I mean, he must have something. He didn't even put Canonist into play. Yoshi is super focused. Spare Pierce. Counter target blue spell. Ike Rota, you called it soccer. Did I call it soccer? Oh fuck, I lost. I'm not allowed to talk about football anymore today. Seriously, I just called it soccer. Fuck. I even get, like, every time somebody on Reddit calls it soccer, I give them so much shit for it. Like, seriously, I give them an insane amount of shit for calling it soccer. Even though they are... He's going for Flusterstorm now? Even though they're American, they probably don't deserve that much shit for it. Oh, he's forcing the Red Blast? Okay, in that case... Just go digging deeper, and eventually we will Flusterstorm everything. What else is there? There's a Cunning Wish. There's Force of a... Yep. Oh yeah, Blood Gun, that's like great news. Let's see. Ponder, Texian Probe. See, who said that this deck wasn't full of choices? Like, you've got 4 ways to cast Probe, and you actually gotta figure out which one's the right one. Because sometimes people go for paying 2 life using Omniscience, and they're like, yeah, I don't have to pay 2 life. Yeah, you do. It just takes away the mana cost, not the every cost. Or the alternate cost. Okay, Entreat. We can beat Entreat. By the way, I'm slow loading him. No, I probably shouldn't do that. I just want to find the Emrakul because that's so much more convenient. Okay, I guess we're not finding the Emrakul. I sided out Cunning Wish, so going for Firemind's Foresight doesn't even accomplish anything. But you still call it football? High five, man! Oh, we won! Whoa, whoa, whoa. We need our sound for winning.